What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Journey, back at it again with another video, and today we're going to show you guys the episode 1 of the split close pass mini scheme, and it's going to be coming from the Patriots ebook, and it's called HB Wheel. We're going to try it out versus cover 3. All you want to do is drag B, and what will happen is that deep third is going to man up on the corner route, and it leaves the backside post wide open. If that's Dorsetter with somebody, that's probably a touchdown, but we have Edelman there just because the depth chart is how it is. I don't know why I put him there, but whatever. But like I said, if it's a deep third, that deep third will man up on that corner route every time, and it's going to leave a one-play touchdown if you have speed on that backside post. And don't be scared to take the drags or take the flats. If they give you the flats, if they're putting plow flats on the field, hit that flat route every time. Right there, I'm just trying to show you guys the post route, but in a real game, I'll hit that flat or I hit that drag every time if they're giving it to me, because, you know, sometimes Madden's wild with the sheds and, you know, you won't be able to get out the post. So you got to be patient sometimes and throw the drags and the flat routes as much as possible. Right there. If they have clouds on the field, like I said, you want to just hit the flat route, boom, wide open. And that's with like an 80 speed running back. Imagine if I put James White there, he'd probably get like 10 plus yards with his spin move. Boom. Like 6-7 yards right there with the 80 speed running back. So like I said, it's cover 3. If it's a cloud flat, you just want to hit that flat route every time. Right here, we're going to adjust the deep third. We put the deep third in a cover 2 invert. We put him in invert zone, so you want to read that cornerback. If he's in a deep third, he's going to man up on the corner route. But if he audibles that cornerback into a deep half, like a deep half or a deep quarter, he won't man up anymore, and you can throw that corner route every time. So you want to make sure that you read that cornerback every single play, because, you know, if he's in the deep third, you can't pass that corner route. You can't throw it to the corner route, because right here, we're going to show you, look how he mans up on him. That's a deep third right there. He just mans up on him because it's a deep third. That's how the game is programmed. Deep thirds man up on corner routes and C routes. But yeah, if they put him in a deep half, or a deep quarter, you can hit that corner route every time. Unless they get a little fluky with the deflection or something. Right there, look. He didn't man up on him, and that's more times than not, I'm going to catch the ball right there. Especially with Gronkowski, but right here, this is a deep quarter. He's not going to man up on him, so I can throw it. But if that was a deep third, there is no possible way I was going to be able to throw that, because he was going to man up on the corner route. See, it's just simple. You just got to read that cornerback. Just make sure he's not in a deep third, and you can throw it every time versus hard flats. Right there. You can always hit that post route if they shade down. That's something I realized. You can always hit that post route if they shade down. Look at the hook zones. They're just going to be down they're going to be down just waiting for the drag, and you know, they're going to be waiting for the drag routes, and the post route's going to get wide open every single time. Look at this. Look how open it gets in the middle of the field if they shade down. If they shade up, you always want to hit that. You always want to hit the drag route. If you can't tell, like, my voice is kind of cracking because I lost my voice yesterday. If you guys don't know, you know, I said it on Twitter. I lost my voice. Check out my Twitter if you haven't already. But right here, we're in cover 2, and what you're gonna see is that table route from the running back will not be able to get yards on this cloud flat unless you throw it perfectly, perfect timing every single time. You won't get that many yards on this table route versus clouds in cover 2. So basically, what I would want you to do, honestly, is to, like, if you know they're running cover 2, put B on a fade. Put B on a fade instead of a drag, because when I put him on a drag, like, the cornerback is just playing him so perfectly. Like, he's only getting 1 or 2 yards every time. But every time I put him on a fade, the cloud flat actually, like, backs up a little bit, and it gives me room to actually do a move after I actually get the pass. Right there, I fade him, and look how much space I have. I get 5 yards right there effortlessly. Didn't have to make a move or anything. But yeah, so, like, if you know you're going to get up against cover 2, you want to fade B, because it will give you room to make a move. So right here, we're going to do it again, fade. We're going to hit the flat route. And look at this. You can hit the spin move, and then you get 10 plus yards. That easy. But if you don't put him on a fade, you saw that I was getting tackled, only getting like 1 or 2 yards every time. Right here, boom. Getting a spin move, and then getting 10 plus yards easy every single time. So yeah, like, if it's cover 3 claw flats, you can just do with drags. You don't need a fade route, but if it's cover 2, you need to make sure you have a fade route out there if you want to throw it to the flats. So now we're going to go cover 2, and we're going to show you what happens if they shade down in cover 2. What's going to happen is the yellows play all the way down, and the cloud flats are going to play all the way down, so the corner route and the post route are going to get wide open. Look at that. Corner route gets wide open. The deep half is not going to be able to play it, and it's going to be an easy possession catch every single time. If you guys don't already know, by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm always on the right hash mark. Being on the right hash mark is so important. It's just because if you're on the left hash mark and you're running all these plays to the regular side, the flat routes aren't going to be open anymore. Like the table routes won't get any yards. The cloud flats are going to be super glitchy. So whichever way, if you have more guys on the right side, you want to be on the right hash mark. If you're on the left hash mark, you want to flip your play. And that's what it is. Vice versa. If you're on the left hash mark, you want to flip your whole formation. So as you can tell there, cover 2 beaters, you can just hit the drag. If they give it to you, you can hit the post route. If they give it to you, you can hit the corner route if they give it to you. If they shade down, it's just over. But right here, we're going to be playing against man to man. And all you want to do is slant B and just motion him out. And as you can tell, look how he cooks Ramsey. And that's Hogan. That's Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan is killing Ramsey off the slant route. So all you want to do is slant B and then motion him to the outside and hike him right there. And look at that space he gets from Jalen Ramsey. If Chris Hogan gets separation on Ramsey, then any receiver is going to get separation on any cornerback, because Ramsey's the best cornerback in the game, and Hogan is just a decent receiver, like average. As you can tell, he's just absolutely burning him. And that corner route will not be open versus man. It's just versus flood. It's just the flood route versus zone. That's all it's for. It's just to flood the zone. But if it's man-to-man, you don't want to look at it. You just want to look at the post route and the slant route. Both of them are going to be wide open every single time, especially if you have a fast receiver on the backside post. Right now, I have Edelman on him, like Edelman on the post route. But if it's like Dorsett, and I'm going to put Dorsett in the game. I'm going to put Dorsett in the game in this video, like maybe in like 30, 40 seconds. And I'm going to show you guys how much of a difference it makes to have. Right here, look at this. Look how Telvin Smith actually plays it. So I was like, that's the last straw. I'm taking Edelman out of here, and you're gonna see the difference between Edelman and Dorsett. You're gonna see how much separation Dorsett gets off the post route, because I don't even think route running even matters on that route. I don't think, like, you can have 40 route running and you'll get open on anybody right here. Look at Dorsett. Look at that. Look how much separation he has. AJ Bouye does not have a chance, and we're getting like 60 yards easy. So like I said, slant route B, motion to the outside. B gets wide open, but we're just trying to show you guys what the post route does. And look at that. Getting wide open on man-to-man. And that's AJ Bouye. 94 overall versus Dorsett, 71 overall. And that's just crazy. But bam. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Next play on Split Close Pets coming out tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Peace out, y'all.